Hi, my friends. The Newport Beach Film Festival is finally over, though I will always remember it on my arm, 2016. So let's get back into the movies that are playing at your local multiplex. And the first one that I saw tonight is called Keanu. This is a film that I've been excited to see for a while. But to be honest with you, I've never been a true fan of Key and Peele. I've seen clips. I've seen bits. I love everything I've seen. I just never really ever watched the show religiously. And now after watching Keanu, I'm inspired to watch the show from the beginning because I really, really love these guys. They understand humor. They understand what it takes, I should say, to make an R-rated action thriller comedy. Okay, so I'm not going to go into details. Of course, Key and Peele, they've been in television. I think one of these guys was on Mad TV for a while now. But, you know, we've seen these actors probably throughout the last 10 years of cinema as well. Probably playing small parts. But this is the first official Key and Peele movie. And I hope in the future we're going to get a lot more. Whether they're PG-13 or R-rated, I think they really, truly understand comedy. And they understand that whatever rating you're trying to make your film in, you can still try and be funny with whatever joke or whatever you're making fun of in a very honest, proper, and not so raunchy or forced raunchy way. And that's what I love about Keanu. I'm not going to go deep into the plot of the film. We all know there's this cute little kitten who is named Kiana. It goes missing, and then they go on this whole adventure to find the kitten. Who else is in this movie, of course, you're asking? Will Forte, Method Man, Nia Long. I love Nia Long. It's good to see her. I actually wish she was in this movie a lot more than she actually is. There are some surprise cameos that I'm not going to spoil in this review. You can probably find out online. Of course, if you really want it to be spoiled, which I think is a shame because it's nice to go into a movie and not really know what's going to be happening in the film. So when all the cameos and action set pieces were happening, it was kind of nice to, oh my gosh, that's cool. That was funny. That added some humor to the movie. Now, as I said before, the movie is R-rated. But the film, surprisingly, does not rely... It has a few, probably, in there. Somewhere in there. Sex jokes and fart jokes and dick jokes. But the film does not rely on that. It's not like shoving it in your face. Like, hey, everyone, here's a penis. There's a penis, you know. Or here's a vagina. Here's a vagina. You know, this is what happens when these get together, you know. So I like that that happened in the movie. That we really didn't get things thrown into our faces every 5 seconds. To me, this movie also feels... Not only is it's a clear comedy, of course, it's a clear comedy, but I almost felt like it was also a crime thriller. I mean, it felt a little bit like that. And maybe it's just me, but this movie also felt like a love letter to movies, a love letter to the 90s, movies of the 90s, because, you know, in some of the first scenes you see in the film, you see movie posters, and a lot of these films are from the 90s. And one of the characters is really into movies as well. So I felt that as I was watching the movie. I felt like the people that were making this movie really understood the genre that they were poking fun at the same time honoring and paying homage to it. I like the journey that these characters go on as they grow together. The two characters, Key and Peele, play cousins in this movie. And, you know, at first, at one point of the film, they're at this one stage in their lives, and then by the end of the film, they're at a different stage of their lives. So I liked where this film actually went, and the surprises. I mean, all the funny surprises, and how funny it was. I laughed a lot. I laughed continually. I would say there were moments where it dragged just a bit from time to time. I do like that one of the characters in the film is in love with Keegan-Michael. So Keegan-Michael kind of plays a part of this movie, at least his music. So that was really cool and added some more excitement and humor and just simple awesomeness. Is that a word? To the film, you know. So it was just so funny. I mean, it was just extremely funny throughout the film. Now, I don't know. I mean, is it the greatest comedy ever made? Is it got the greatest story ever? Has it got the greatest characters? Well, it does have the cutest cat I've ever seen on cinema. And I don't even like animals. I'm not a big animal person. I'm not a pet person. I think I had a cat once. Yeah, we did have a cat once. And I'm fine, but I'm not someone who like, oh my gosh, I just, I normally don't care when I see an animal on screen. Maybe when I see a kid or a baby, I feel, that human connection to that. But when it comes to animals, I just don't really care. But I really cared about Keanu. I really cared about where the cat goes in this movie. I like, again, the surprises in the film. The use of music. This is an incredible movie that loves music. Not only the music of George Michael, but the music of just movie music. This is a great soundtrack. This is an amazing soundtrack. I was blown away by not only the film at times, but the soundtrack. Good, solid comedy. This is a great start for Keel and Peele, and I look forward to an amazing future from these guys. I think they truly understand what it takes to make a movie, to make it funny, and at an hour and 38 minutes, I was never bored. And I ask you now, I stayed till the end, and I need you to also stay to the end of the movie, because there's something a little bit at the end of the film, and you might not want to miss it. So overall, this was a really good, solid first film from Keel and Peele, and I'm really looking forward to what they have next in the future. And for that, I'm going to give Keanu, I'm going to give it a solid 3 stars out of 4.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.